Hello everyone. Hi. Welcome to the channel. This is the Code Review. And I am NPC 247. That's right, NPCs what? What time is it? Okay. Oh no, I'm NPC 247. Essentially my channel is about software development, creating software, making ideas come to life. Taking something that's on paper and bringing it to life. Or, well, taking something that is written down somewhere on a napkin, could be on your cell phone, it could be an idea, it could be anything, any kind of idea. Anyway, taking it out of the mind, out of the imagination, out of the mind's eye, and making it into a real thing. Obviously, software is not exactly physical. It is intangible, but there is that's how it goes. That's interesting. No, man. So anyway, that's pretty much what the channel is about. I'm going to delve into all kind of different subjects here on the channel related to software. We're going to start with desktop applications, mobile phone applications, phones that are embedded in different embedded systems. We'll get into things like robotics. I think the only thing that I haven't really done in I haven't covered before probably is a video game code. We'll dive into some video game engine code as well. And maybe there's so many different video game engines out there. There's so many things out there related to software development that we can actually go over and learn from and continue to generate ideas from. So at this point, software, I believe it's the best time to be alive right now. In the software industry, in the software world, there is so many problems to solve and so much opportunity to solve these problems right now, and so many tools that we can use to address and attack so many problems out there in the world of software, as well as use the technology that's currently available to bring new ideas to life. That's the world of software to me. It is all about bringing ideas to life. Obviously, people use it to make cash and make money, but I think what drew me to software, I guess I'll talk about myself a little. What drew me to software development, studying software engineering, of course, was at an early age, video games. Hey, it's all about, hey, after school, let's go home, let's go and chill, let's play some video games, let's do some homework, play some more video games, and, repeat again the next day. I think for me, it was Atari 2600. Oh my goodness, I just aged myself. Atari 2600, and then what else you had? You had, ColecoVision. What else? I had Vectrex. TurboGrafx 16, Nintendo Entertainment System. All these kind of video game systems are, playing all these different games. Oh my goodness, that's what drew me to programming, as well as, I should say, software development, as well as, sci-fi movies. Obviously those went hand in hand, during my time when I was growing up, right? So you got all these different sci-fi movies and, all these different various gaming systems. And, at the time, they were very expensive. Now they're very expensive, obviously, the gaming systems now. But that's just part of the game, right? That's just how it works. Anyway, so that's what drew me into software development. However, I've never actually developed any video games or any video game code or maintained any video games or anything like that. I can talk a little bit about my background. My background is, essentially designing all sorts of applications from a research and development standpoint. Systems that are embedded systems, I've designed and developed embedded systems that are used to detect detect things, right? So you can say detectors using uh, you know, spectrographs and all that kind of stuff. Um, it's pretty much just signal processing applications. What else? Uh, Aside from that, I've also developed. When I say signal processing applications, you have, in nature, right? There's our in nature we have senses. In technology, or well, obviously we've developed many types of sensors. So, large part of my career, I've developed or work with different types of sensors to sense all kinds of things, from heat, to various, to to sense things, right? Heat, sound, pressure, um, you know, obviously vibration, which is associated with pressure, different kinds of sounds, heat, sound, waves, pressure, light, and all that kind of stuff. So you got sensor fusion, where you get all these pieces of information fused together to try to identify something that has a set of unique characteristics based on the readings that you get associated with the data that you're reading in, right? So I've designed systems along those lines, as well as you got your web applications, designed very large web applications that are used by millions of users. Um, Also designed, mobile handheld applications as well, which of course can use back-end systems that are used by millions of users. Client-server model. Um, so that's just your standard client-server model. Um, Done a bunch of networking stuff, capturing network packets and all that kind of good stuff. Um, so, so yeah, that essentially is my background. You know, so I've been programming in all kinds of languages. Started out with what was that, BASIC, and went from BASIC to Pascal. Went from Pascal to C, and went from C to C++, and from C++ to Java. And back and forth through all those languages, as well, of course, MATLAB. Couldn't do signal processing without MATLAB back in the day. Uh, yeah, I think those were the major languages. These days, it's Python, more Python. Um, what else? We got Java, JavaScript. Um, yeah, I've done JavaScript when wasn't any Node.js or anything like that. Didn't exist. It was really back in the day when JavaScript first came out. Yeah, I think that is the experience. That's pretty much what I've been doing for the past several years. And yeah, so the idea is to really learn from you guys, because I'm sure you guys know a whole lot about what's going on out there, as well as have some fun, delving into code, using, of course, AI, or artificial intelligence, or machine learning, whatever you want to call it, to determine whether or not we can have even more fun and make other kinds of things come to life. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll see you guys in the next video, hopefully. See you later. This is just a brief intro. All right, video.